Hello and welcome to our podcast, in which we want to examine the differences between non-diverse and diverse workplaces. I'm Noah and I'm here with my co-host Alex. Hey Alex, how is it going?
Hey Noah, I'm really excited about today's episode because today's episode's topic is something that I'm really interested in. It's an issue that affects all of us, whether we realize it or not.
Exactly. And as we've seen in the past few years, diversity and inclusion have become more than just buzzwords. So today we are going to break down the differences between diverse and non-diverse workplaces, as well what it really means to work in each and what companies can do to make their places of employment more inclusive.
And I think it's important to note that corresponding terms do not only apply to large corporations. They are relevant for all kinds of work environments, from startups to small businesses and everything in between. So let's get into it.
Alright, first things first. When we say a workplace is diverse, what are we talking about? Diversity goes beyond just race and ethnicity. It's about a broad spectrum of differences: gender, age, disability, sexual orientation, social economic background, cultural perspectives, and even the diversity of thought.
Yeah, and the thing is, diversity doesn't always mean everyone is represented equally. It's about variety in experiences, viewpoints, and identities. A non-diverse workplace, on the other hand, usually means you have a more homogeneous group. It might be more comfortable for some people, but as we'll explore, there can be some serious limitations to that. You can get by, but to reach your full potential, you need more diversity in the mix. It's about creating space for different perspectives to develop.
Let's talk about benefits. A diverse workplace is not just to have a nice job, it actually leads to better outcomes. Studies have shown that diverse teams tend to be more innovative and creative. Why? What are the reasons? Because people from different backgrounds solve problems differently.
Right, you can see this in companies like Apple or even more recently in tech startups. The more perspectives you have, the better equipped you are to manage complex challenges. Think about marketing campaigns. A diverse team is much more likely to meet a wide range of consumer needs. You're not just designing for one single demographic, you're designing for everyone.
And it's not just about creativity, it's about problem solving. A team made up of people with varied lives experience can quickly see solutions that a more homogeneous team might miss. It's that two heads are better than one concept, multiplied across the whole team.
Exactly, and the benefits aren't just abstract. Diverse workplaces have been shown to have better financial performances as well. According to McKinsey's research, European companies with more diversity in their leadership are 60% more likely to outperform their competitors. So it's not just a moral argument, it's a business case.
But it's not all sunshine and rainbows, is it? There are challenges to manage a diverse team. With diversity comes different communication styles, different ways of working, and sometimes even conflicting approaches to problem solving.
Yeah, diversity can sometimes feel like a double-edged sword. On the other hand, it is super enriching, but on the other, it requires a lot more effort to ensure everyone is heard and respected. For example, someone from a culture in which indirect communication is common might clash with someone from a culture that values directness. Navigating that can be tricky if you don't set up systems for it.
And let's not forget that diversity isn't just about bringing people into the room. It's about making sure they are comfortable, valued, and included. That's where inclusion and equity comes into play. Without that, all the diversity in the world will not create the kind of environment where people live happy.
It's a delicate balance. It's about fostering a culture that's not only diverse, but also one where people can be themselves, share their ideas freely, and feel like they belong to.
Now let's flip the script. In a non-diverse workplace, you might have a more comfortable vibe. The employees often share similar backgrounds, and that can make collaboration feel smoother, at least on the surface. But it can also mean that people are challenged to think outside the box.
Exactly. It can be a bit like a groupthink situation in which everyone thinks the same way and nobody questions the status quo. The benefit, it's easier to get things done because everyone is on the same page. The downside, you might miss opportunities for innovation and fail to address the needs of a wider audience.
And don't forget, the lack of diversity can leave some people feeling invisible. For example, you are the only person of a particular demographic group in a room. It can be harder to see a path through leadership or advancement. You might not see anyone who looks like you at the top, which can affect the atmosphere in a team negatively.
Okay, so let's say you are in a non-diverse workplace and you are looking to make some changes. Where do you start?
Well, first things first, it starts at the top. Leadership needs to make a clear commitment to diversity and inclusion. This isn't just about hiring more diverse employees, it's about changing the culture and creating systems that actively support diversity.
And it's not just about implementing certain concepts and methods either. It's about looking at things like mentorship programs, employee resource groups, and providing platforms for diverse choices. Companies need to create an environment in which diverse employees feel valued and supported, not just seen as ticking a box.
Exactly. And it's an ongoing process, not a one-off initiative. It's about ensuring that diversity is complex into every aspect of the workplace, from recruitment to team building to leadership development.
To wrap things up, it's clear that diversity in the workplace has huge benefits, not just for the employees, but also for the business as well. A diverse workforce leads to more innovation, better decision making, and overall improved outcomes.
But the work doesn't end there. Once you have a diverse team, it's about creating an inclusive culture where everyone feels valued, respected, and empowered to contribute. That's the key to make diversity work.
Absolutely. Whether you are working in a diverse or non-diverse environment, the goal should always be to build a workplace that celebrates all perspectives and provides equal opportunities for everyone.